Hi, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to talk to you about the PPP Loan Forgiveness, and this video is intended for small businesses, basically self-employed individuals that don't really have any employees. If you have a more comprehensive example, please give us a call and we'd be happy to walk you through it. This particular loan forgiveness example was done on a website called cabbage.com. That's cabbage like the vegetable, but with a K. And they've made it pretty easy to do. But I'm going to walk you through the whole process. So once you log in, you're going to click onto the Forgiveness tab up top, and then you click Get Started. The next screen, you're just going to hit Continue to set up the application process. It's going to walk you through all the steps, but we won't really come back to this screen unless you save it and come back to it. This screen is going to ask you to verify the business address and business phone number. This screen is going to ask you if your PPP loan exceeded $2 million. If you are a self-employed individual with no employees, it's almost guaranteed that your loan was under $2 million. So you are going to click no and then hit continue. This screen is going to verify that you are eligible for the simple form, which is form 3508S, and the S stands for simple. For this screen, you may have to go back to your bank records and verify the exact date that your PPP loan was received. The screen is going to ask you if you want to use the original 8-week covered period, which was the original intent of the PPP loan, and it was later amended to and extended to a 24-week covered period. In our case, we're just going to select the 8-week period because we have the eligible expenses totaling the amount of the PPP loan in the first 8 weeks of the loan. But if you didn't have the expenses, you can always select the 24-week period, and as long as you accumulated enough expenses over that time period, you are good to go. This screen basically gives you the dates covered by the 8-week versus 24-week period. If you add up your expenses based on the dates on this screen, you would have to reference your bank statements to verify that. Then you can set the covered period, or you can click Edit. This is going to ask you the payroll schedule. If you are self-employed, you may just do a monthly, twice a month, weekly. In this case, we're going to do biweekly. Would you like to use the alternative payroll covered period? If you're self-employed, the answer is probably no, because it's just your owner's draw. But if you do have a comprehensive payroll, this may not be as straightforward as it looks. This screen is asking you how much of the loan that you would like to have forgiven. If you have the expenses eligible for the complete loan forgiveness, then you're just going to enter in the amount of the loan here. This question is asking you if you received an advanced EIDL loan. So the EIDL loan advance doesn't have to be paid back. So part of the program here is that you can't double dip. So you can't have both the PPP loan and the EIDL loan forgiven. So if you did not receive one, just say no and continue. This is the only screen that confused me a little bit. I thought I was done with the whole application, but there's actually several screens after this. But nothing to be afraid of. Just click continue. During the original loan application process, you had to have uploaded a bunch of documents. So those JPEGs with the number for the file name, those are a bunch of bank statements. The 1099s are 1099s. And then the Schedule C was for 2019. If you were a small business, self-employed, that's all they want. And you can just resubmit the stuff that you already uploaded. And then you can click continue. Similar to the last screen that I thought I was done at, I thought I was done again here. But there are still a couple more screens. Again, not a big deal. Just click continue. This question is going to ask you how many employees you had. If you are just a self-employed individual with no employees, you are the only eligible employee. The next question is whether you want to answer a few demographic questions about yourself. This is an optional thing, so you can select yes or no. I selected yes, and then I'll show you what those questions were on the next page. These are the optional questions. If you are self-employed, As a DBA, the principal name is going to be you, the position is going to be owner, then you just go through veteran status, gender, race, and ethnicity. This screen is going to allow you one last chance to verify all of your information. You can click continue. This screen just verifies the amount that's going to be forgiven. You can click continue. They're going to ask you one more time to verify your information. Click next. They're going to do an ID check. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions about, places that you lived, cars that you owned. Just answer the questions, click next. Now it's going to bring you to the actual form 3508S, and it's going to prompt you to initial all the places that it says initial and then sign at the bottom. And then you can click continue and you're done. I hope you enjoyed our video. I understand that this example was for simple self-employed businesses. If you have a more comprehensive business, or if you have any questions about your loan forgiveness process, please feel free to contact us. Our contact information is on the screen. Have a nice day.